Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. This is Mehdi. In today's video, I'll be reviewing top 5 most inspiring fragrances, game changers, fragrances that took new cards to the table. Without any further ado, I want to start by House of Paco Rabanne. At number 5, Invictus. My bottle is Invictus Annex. It is like collector version of that fragrance, but juice inside is same. Scent profile of Invictus is woody, aquatic, and sweet. Not as unique anymore because of ton of inspired and copy cologne fragrances, but I believe it is still a complimenting and lady pleaser scent. I'm not gonna share any clone or copy fragrances around these DNAs, only inspired, because somehow I respect a little bit inspired fragrances more than copies because they have something to say. They added some twists or some ideas to the fragrance. Here, the most famous or my most favorite fragrance, inspired fragrance by Invictus is none other than Rabanne Havas, which is, to be honest, way better compared to the regular Invictus. At number 4, from House of Dior, an absolute game changer, Dior Homme, the older formulation, regular one. Smells powdery, lipsticky, not the most masculine fragrance, but definitely it is modern, sexy, lady pleaser, calm, smells tiny, leathery, and some sort of chocolate is available at the background. This one is a very difficult pick for me because it is a successful game changer scent, and there is a lots of great alternative copy and cologne fragrances by this DNA. But if I have to pick only one inspired fragrance by regular Dior Homme, I would say Prada L'Homme. Somehow I like it better than Dior Homme. I find it more wearable. Again, not as masculine, but it is like powdery. That lipsticky vibe is here reduced. It's floral, brighter than this one, and I like it very much and gets me more compliments even. At number 3, after several years, still one of the top sellers in the market. It is crazy. Acqua di Gio from House of Giorgio Armani. It is aquatic, floral. It is very fresh scent, but not that much in the citrusy side. It is like tiny floral. I can get florals actually. Herbal, floral, aquatic, fresh, nut green, floral, herbal type of scent. Tiny, woody, and sweet at the base. Personally, I have a lots of clones of Acqua di Gio. I really like this DNA, and also I have inspired fragrances. I prefer a little bit inspired fragrances better compared to the clones. The most famous one is Perry Ellis Red, which is kind of more cinnamony, spicy version of Acqua di Gio. But for me, the most successful inspired fragrance is Bentley Silver Lake. Yeah, I can say I like it better compared to the Acqua di Gio. Yeah, this one is somehow dated and it is not as bright as the older formulations anymore. So I prefer right now Bentley for Silver Lake. Between all of those inspired fragrances, this one smells a little bit cheap, but yeah, in the air smells fair enough and gets compliments. At number 2, again from House of Dior, another success in a bottle, Dior Sauvage. Manly, masculine, sexy, strong, modern, mass appealing. Such a successful fragrance. One of my most complimented fragrances as well, at top 10 easily. Smells citrusy, bright, bergamot, very effervescent. Lavender I get. It is woody, spicy, like black peppery type of spiciness is going on there. So it is woody and citrusy in terms of scent profile. You know, there is a ton of great alternative copy, cologne, and inspired fragrances around this DNA. My most favorite one is from House of Prada, Luna Rossa Carbon. Not as successful as Dior Sauvage. I cannot say, like, for example, Rabanne Havas I preferred over Invictus. This one is okay when I don't want to smell that much strong, especially for indoor situations. I go by Prada Luna Rossa Carbon, but yeah, I cannot prefer it over Dior Sauvage. At number 1, king of inspiring fragrances, hands down, Creed Aventus. My bottle is 250 ml. It is not regular bottle. Oh my goodness. Best opening and best dry down ever. It is difficult to make both sides. Some of the fragrances are great in terms of dry down, some are great in terms of the opening, but this one is great in both sides. best dry down, best opening. For me, Aventus is one of the best examples for a citrusy, woody fragrance. You can get more of woody notes at the dry down and that effervescent, sour, fizzy notes at the opening. You know better than me, there is lots of great alternatives and inspired fragrances around this DNA, but my favorite inspired fragrance is none other than Montblanc Explorer. Like drier or metallic version of Aventus, they added ambroxan note here, which adds to fragrance a very modern and up-to-date vibe, let's say. Also leather, but leather is not that much prominent here. I can say it is okay, gets great compliments, but still I prefer Aventus over other inspired fragrances or copy colognes. But when I don't want to use my juice, I go by Club de Nuit Intense Man. All of the versions are great, but when it comes to the inspired fragrance, I still prefer Montblanc Explorer. Let me know in the comments what is your favorite inspiring and inspired fragrance. Take care, guys.